The early 20th century was a time of incredible technological advancement. Nowhere was this more apparent than in the skies. The Wright brothers' first flight in 1903 had captured the world's imagination. The dream of flight, once relegated to myth and legend, was now a reality. Aviation advanced rapidly in the following decades. Larger, more powerful aircraft took to the skies. They carried mail, cargo, and even passengers across continents. It was a time of wonder, a time of boundless possibility. The world had shrunk, and the sky was no longer the limit. The Ford Trimotor, a symbol of this progress, became a common sight. This sturdy aircraft, nicknamed the Tin Goose, represented American ingenuity. It was reliable, spacious, and capable of carrying 10 passengers. Little did anyone know this marvel of engineering would soon be at the center of a dramatic event. This event would forever alter the course of aviation history. It would cast a long shadow, foreshadowing the challenges to come in the decades that followed. February 21st, 1931 dawned bright and clear in Arequipa, Peru. Nestled among the foothills of the Andes, Arequipa was a city steeped in history. It was a place where the old world met the new. On this particular day, the focus was on a sleek Ford Trimotor sitting on the tarmac of the airfield. It was preparing for a routine flight, unaware of the drama about to unfold. Unbeknownst to the unsuspecting crew and passengers, a group of revolutionaries was watching the aircraft with keen interest. Led by the charismatic Arturo Duque, they were members of the APRA, the American Popular Revolutionary Alliance. The APRA opposed the government of President Luis Miguel Sanchez Cerro. They sought to overthrow his regime and establish a more equitable society in Peru. Arturo Duque, a man of action and conviction, had devised an audacious plan. He planned to seize the Ford Trimotor and use it as a tool to spread the APRA's message. His target was not the passengers, nor was it ransom. Duque sought to commandeer the plane to scatter leaflets over major cities. These leaflets would carry the message of the revolution to the people of Peru. As the Ford Trimotor taxied down the runway, Duque and his group, armed and determined, stormed the airfield. Their movements were swift and precise, a testament to their planning and resolve. They quickly overpowered the airport staff, taking them by surprise. The element of surprise was crucial to their plan. They needed to gain control of the aircraft before anyone could raise the alarm. The mission spreading the word. With the airport secured, Duque and his men boarded the Ford Trimotor. They ordered the pilot to take off and follow their instructions. The pilot, caught in a situation he could never have imagined, had no choice but to comply. The passengers, unaware of the unfolding drama, remained oblivious as the plane lifted off the runway and soared into the clear Peruvian sky. Once airborne, Duque revealed his true intentions to the pilot and passengers. He assured them that no harm would come to them. His mission was not one of violence, but of spreading the word. He handed the pilot a stack of leaflets. These leaflets denounced the Sanchez Cerro regime and called for the people of Peru to rise up and join the revolution. A change of plans. The Ford Trimotor, now under the command of the revolutionaries, changed course. It flew towards Lima, the capital of Peru. Duque planned to make several passes over the city, showering it with the APRA's message. However, fate, as it often does, had other plans. The plane, originally scheduled for a short flight, was not carrying a full fuel load. As they approached Lima, the low fuel warning light flickered on. The pilot, his brow furrowed with concern, turned to Duque and explained the dire situation. They did not have enough fuel to make multiple passes over Lima and land safely. Duque, a pragmatic revolutionary, knew he had to make a difficult decision. A peaceful resolution and a lasting legacy. Faced with the limitations of their airborne vessel, Duque made a decision that would define his legacy. He chose to spare the lives of those on board. Ordering the pilot to land at the nearest airfield, Duque ensured a peaceful resolution to the hijacking. Upon landing, the revolutionaries surrendered to the authorities. They were ready to face the consequences of their actions. News of the hijacking spread like wildfire, captivating the world. It was a stark demonstration of how even the fledgling field of aviation could be vulnerable to acts of political defiance. Though bloodless, the event sent shockwaves through the international community. It forced authorities and airlines to confront a new reality. The era of aviation security had begun.